Hey buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is a deck spotlight on a priest deck called the Mukla Control Priest, created by Zetalot, who is a very prominent and popular priest player, and frankly one of the best priest players in the world. And this is how he's been playing priest on the ladder pretty recently, and as you might guess from the name, this list actually features one prominent card in Mukla, Tyrant of the Veil, which is not a card you normally see in priest lists, but I do believe he started out with this list utilizing Mukla and his positive bananas, unlike the 3-mana Mukla, which gives bananas to your opponent. This one gives them to you. So he was looking for buff synergies with the cards that I actually don't have, Fajola and Itis, the Bane sisters. But he has since cut those from the list and now just runs Mukla on his own, which seems kind of crazy when you take out that synergy, but I think it's still quite sensible, right? Because Mukla's bananas, they work very well with Wild Pyromancer, which is important in Priest. You go beyond just Power Word Shield, and essentially you now have the Wild Pyro to work with you now have the bananas to work with as well for Wild Pyro. Also, buffs are just good, right? Sometimes you need to buff up your little minions and make them trade up a little better. But there's one other thing. He has an Elise Starseeker in the deck, which means if you hold on to those bananas long enough, that's essentially getting 2 free legendaries in those late-game control fatigue-style battles where Elise actually draws all the way through and gets you your Golden Monkey, and you convert your cards to legendaries. Suddenly, Mukla just extended your deck by 2 Deathwings or 2 Tyrians or 2 whatevers, right? So it makes sense there as well. Plus, it's just a really solid 5/5 body with a nice battle cry and a lot of upside. So pretty interesting inclusion in the list. Beyond that, this deck is mostly standard control style priest with a few different variations. Admittedly, there are 2 resurrects, which is pretty crazy. I don't actually know if these are always something you want to play in the mid-game to resurrect your Blade Master or your Akanai, but they do have a lot of synergy with Blade Master, because remember, its Battle Cry is what makes it weak, but if it dies and you resurrect it, it comes back as a full 4/7 for 2 mana, which is pretty crazy. So there are occasionally those games where the injured Blade Master is the first minion you play, it dies, and then you get a free 4/7, or at least a 2 mana 4/7 guaranteed, and perhaps even 2 2-mana 4/7s, right? So your turn 4 can be pretty crazy following a turn 3 injured Blade Master. But also, it's another card that can feed into Elise later on, right? It turns into legendaries. Sometimes getting an Akanai back can be a powerful play. There's various other ways to utilize Resurrect, so it's a pretty interesting inclusion. Other stuff that this deck does is a lot of Akanai Soul Priest synergy with the burst damage potential that Flash Heal provides. Also the board clear with Circle of Healing. Even Darkshire Alchemist can be used to do damage thanks to Akanai Soul Priest. So if you get that out onto the board, you can actually kill people surprisingly well. Jessica Trueheart also works pretty nicely with Akanai. She gives you that 4 health heal, which can be converted into a 4 damage ping, essentially making it 4 times as good as a Mage Hero Power when Akanai's out there. As far as late game cards, it's really just Sylvanas and Mukla and a couple Cabal Shadow Priests as well. Entomb is going to be getting you the really high quality minions you need to win the late game, so you don't have to run a bunch yourself. Of course, Elise can convert those as well. You've got removal with Shadow Word Death. You've got card draw with Northshire Cleric. So all this comes together into what looks like a relatively normal priest with Resurrect and Mukla Tyrant of the Veil. So the goal of this deck, of course, control the board as best as possible, generate resources by drawing lots of cards, steal your opponent's stuff and remove it very efficiently, and then just win in the late game with a lot of bodies and sometimes surprising burst damage from your hand, thanks to Akanai Soul Priest. So that's the deck, the Mukla Control Priest by Zetalot. Now let's go ahead and take it out onto the ranked ladder to see it in action, because that, of course, is the best way to learn to play a deck. We're going to learn how to mulligan. We're going to learn some early gameplay strategies. We're going to think about how to draw lots of cards at once, and essentially decks like this require you to have some clever gameplay, right? You've got to think about essentially fancy ways to accomplish stuff. You got to think about all the different ways and angles to utilize your cards. So sometimes it can be a brain teaser playing Priest, but it's a very rewarding one when it works. I'm not admittedly the best Priest player in the world, but hopefully I spot some of the cool stuff we can do and find lethal when it's there and have all the answers that I need. So Shaman, this is very likely a mid-range Shaman, which two things about that scare me. One is a lot of little minions, and one is one big minion in the Flame Wreath Faceless. And I'm actually going to keep the Circle of Healing here, because it's so... I don't want to, though. It's very good with Akanai Soul Priest, so if we draw into that Akanai, we have the guaranteed board clear that we need. And Shadow or Death we kept specifically for that turn 3 or 4 Flame Wreathed Faceless. So that's a big gain for us if he essentially commits 6 mana to it. So we'll Hero Power, that's fine, we don't have to play stuff. Our hand is totally dead, we literally can't do anything right now. It's kind of sad. It's nicely a nice pretty hand, but always Hero Power yourself just in case that random Frost Giant shows up somehow and you get to play it for free. It does remember, it knows. So his start's kind of equally slow to ours, but unfortunately he does have the Thing from Below to benefit from all these hero powers. His Thing from Below is already are down to 4 mana cost. Here comes the Flame Wreath Faceless, I bet. He has way too many cards not to have it. So we'll just Shadow Word Death it. Master of Evolution, cool. That thing was very popular at first, but has kind of rotated out a little bit since then. So I literally still don't have anything to do. It's turn 5. Sometimes this is the bane of Control Priest. I'm going to go ahead and buff this guy. It seems bad, but I mostly just want to draw cards, right? So we can actually play this and let it die and do exactly what I talked about. In fact, we can Circle of Healing it now. We'll try this. So he may try to kill this, and we're going to bring it back twice, right? For 4 mana. In fact, we're not. We're going to bring it back once and Shadow Word Death this, I think. That's just too scary not to address. Could also Sylvanas. She's pretty good right now, right? Like, she probably steals us something. I don't know if we get many better Sylvanas turns than this. He can run the Fire Elemental in, and we steal something. And when we resurrect, we either get Sylvanas or an injured Blade Master, which in both cases is fine. Like, we'll be happy. Sylvanas would be better, I guess, but... Oh, now we get a frog! No! Now we get a frog, darn it. If we actually get the frog, I'm going to be a little sour. Akanai Circle Ping is a really good turn here. This is why we kept the circle, right? It's actually fortunate that we got 2, because we used one on the Blade Master. Alright, so until now our Resurrect had a 50-50 to get a Frog or a Blade Master. Every time we play a better minion, our Resurrects get a little higher odds to get us something good, right? That was a great turn. I think I'll just Entomb that in Hero Power. I mean, this deck, we don't know what's up there, right? Entomb could be good. Maybe we just Shadow Word Death. I have to debate, is this the best card he's running? I don't think it is, because he has the Master of Evolution. I bet he has some better cards up there. I bet he has like a Ragnaros we can Entomb. So I think we'll just do this and this. This mostly, the heal's fine, but we mostly want the body. And we'll save that Entomb. We're going to get greedy with Entomb and hope we get something a little better. I'd take an Alakir the Light Lord, or Light Lord, Alakir the Wind Lord, take a Ragnaros, take a lot of stuff. Oh, Harrison! Where is our tasty Harrison at? I know we got one. We had it last game, even. That's not Harrison, dummy. That's... Double Rock Biter's a lot of damage. I think I'm going to Justicar heal face. So, of course, we'll kill one of these. So we could heal our minion and draw a card, right? But 3 3 health is actually kind of annoying for him to kill with what's on board. Of course, Lightning Bolt and stuff deals with it, but double Rock Biter is actually 16, 18 damage, so it would have killed us, and we might still be dead to something like double Rock Biter Lightning Bolt, so it's very frightening. Whoa, what is going on? We're dead. Double Rock Biter, he had it. I made the right decision, and I still got punished. Jeez Louise, dude. That sucks. Man, does that suck. What a hand. What a stupid hand. I don't know that I had a better way to navigate that. That is dumb. Like, that's the only way we lose that game is ridiculous bursts like that. We were going to stabilize pretty quickly. He had to win like, that turn or he loses the game. So stupid. So the Shadow of Death was right, but for the different reason. We just had to keep up on the board. Man, that's a tough loss. I don't like losing like that. Burst damage is one thing this deck can't handle well. I mean, we took a lot of damage early unnecessarily. Like, we just didn't get out quick enough. That's just a risk, right? The Hex hurt a little, too. We probably should have considered the Hex a little better. We'll keep this guy. It's alright, and... nothing to do. We'll hang out. This is kind of awkward. Don't see a lot of mages lately. I don't even know what to make of this guy. He coined this out. That's intriguing. Does he have another 2-drop? Well, he drew that one, so he wasn't planning to use this card up here on the right. Whoa, he coined it out and pinged. That feels wrong. Like, he used his coin. I mean, he got, like, a couple damage out of it, I guess, but... I can play this and circle it to go to 7. But it dies to Frostbolt Trade. If I wait a turn, I can actually take it to 9 with Power Word Shield. It's just how much I think he has Frostbolt. I kind of think the far right card is a Frostbolt, to tell you the truth. So we're just going to Hero Power Pass. 3 drops that I'm worried about. I don't know that there are that many. Flame Waker, I guess. Forgotten Torch. This might be like an aggro mage, I guess. Flash Shield could be very good. So we'll do what I described. We need to get on the board. Resurrect could be very good on this as well. Flash Shield's gonna matter, I think. I think he's pushing for damage. We're gonna see like Fireball Trade or something. Or just Fireball Face, maybe. That'd be 10. He drew the Roaring Torch. Wow. Is that a... what is that? Arcane Blast? I clicked through it. I didn't see. Yeah. Arcane Blast. Oh, he actually has the Cthulhu or not? I didn't see the Cthulhu pop up. Am I crazy? I don't think he actually has it. Do I just Holy Nova? Or do I Resurrect Heal Face? Resurrect Power Word Shield Heal Face, I think is better. We essentially know what we're going to get, right? So he had... I mean, he killed it last time, but he had a little bit of trouble, right? If he does the same thing, we can Holy Nova next turn. Whatever. We'll see. He felt compelled to trade, which is intriguing. I think it's probably just standard tempo mage. Just that Forgotten Torch, I guess he was just looking for mana. So he could get a good roll here, and he could get a bad roll. He got a bad roll. That's really good for me. Fortunately, I can't actually kill the Flame Waker, can I? Could Sylvanas. Sylvanas Circle. If I Sylvanas Circle, he could trade both in and like Fireball the Sylvanas. He's already used a lot of damage on my minions, not my face. So I don't think I'm like dead yet. Could Flash Heal this guy. Could Entomb Circle. Do I want to entomb a Flame Waker, though? I think Sylvanas is fine. He could just trade both in, obviously, and I won't steal anything, but it kind of reduces his options as far as casting spells first go, because the Flame Waker could really mess up his trades if it kills Sylvanas too soon, or it just creates friction, right? She doesn't have to steal anything. If she's a 5 health taunt, that might be all that I need right now.
Let's make magic.
It's kind of scary. What is this? Frostbolt on something? I'm intrigued. A lot of spell damage happening. Frostbolt the face. Alright, well we have a lot of heal, so I don't really mind that too much. Yeah, I'm alive still, so we're fine, I think. Holy Nova's really good against this board. So we have to attack this one, and Holy Nova, and Flash Shield the face. So we might still be dead, but Justicar's going to heal 4 next turn at least. And we can almost certainly answer his board. We're not dead. He's already used 2 Frostbolts. So he has some Fireballs, perhaps? Oh yeah, we're in a good spot. I think we win. He's going to have trouble racing Justicar here. Ugh, that's annoying if a lot of these hit face, but otherwise it's fine. It's about the best outcome possible. Oh, that's good too. I don't even have to Justicar now. Well, it's still right. It's still the right decision, though. Just because of mana, and it gets a body on the board. So, double Fireball doesn't even win him the game at this point. We outrace his damage now. There's just no way for him to win. I heal 9 next turn. Alternatively, we have 11, 15 damage, so he's very close to being dead as well. That just kills him. Don't even have to heal, boys. 9 damage draw there. Pretty fortunate. Cool. That's how you're supposed to win games. That was actually scary for a little bit. What did he take us to, like 4? We were close there. Could have lost that one. So we'll try again. Keep going. The first game we should have won too. That was just ridiculous. He had the ultimate hand, honestly, to counter us. So I don't feel particularly bad about losing that one. Another Shaman. Maybe we'll get to take revenge on this guy. So this is a pretty cool combo. We'll keep the death again for the same reason we described previously, right? It's just too good against, well, we don't need 2 of them, but it's too good against Flame Wreath Faceless to pass up. This guy likes Overwatch, as you can tell from his card back. Pretty cool. Might coin one out next turn, and then follow up with another one, and then our Resurrects are really good, always. It's not too scary. So this obviously can die to Lightning Bolt or Rock Biter Weapon, but he can't use a 3-drop if he does that. And I get to Resurrect pretty much with impunity, which is cool. So he'll have to Totem now. So we may have denied like the Feral Spirits or, you know, Tuskar Totemic. It's kind of, I wish he'd had to use an Overload to deny it as well the next turn. So I'm not gonna Resurrect yet because it floats a mana. I take that back. This is pretty good on turn 5 as well because you can heal it, and this gets the force 7 out. This might force a Hex, which means he floats another mana. This could be very, very good if he runs Doomhammer. Like, stupidly good. In fact, we'll probably overdraw off of it, but we don't care. Flame Wreath is not a problem for us. He may just play the Flame Wreath and think it trades fine, and we'll just Shadow or Death, and we're in a great spot. Tunneltrog, Feral Spirit. Okay. It's not bad, really. It's not bad. That doesn't really help us much. He has 6 damage on the board, so I think healing this to 7 is somewhat valuable. Obviously, the Tunnel Trog is variable, so that gets a little more complicated. But I didn't really feel good about playing the second Blade Master. It just dies to the Tunnel Trog for free. Oh, he had a bad turn. That's really good for me. Here we might trade Darkshire. Oh, he may have a Lightning Bolt or something to kill this. Yeah, Lightning Bolt. Trade. That's not bad. We can just Injured Blade Master heal. That's going to be good. We'll save that for Akanai not to heal this guy up. Because this is going to 5 health anyway, which survives the board, so there's really no incentive to Circle of Healing it right now. We have a lot of healing, which is good. I think if we just get through this next little push, like, we're kind of teetering right now, but if we can survive for like 3 or 4 more turns with the board in a decent state, we're going to be okay. This deck doesn't run Excavated Evil, so some of these Shaman things could be hard to kill sometimes. That look like Primal Fusion he's showing. He's going to buff that +3 and kill this, and it would be at 1 health, and it'd heal up to 2, so Holy Nova would be an amazing draw if that happens. Oh, it's just Rockbiter. That's even better. So both his Rockbiters are gone, so we know there's no crazy Doomhammer coming out. And his Lightning Bolt's gone. Oh, I would love to draw Holy Nova so much. Just so stupidly much, right? That's annoying. We can't kill that. Ugh, our hand is bad. We gotta do this just to get a minion out. I mean, it dies so easily. Ah, I can actually Shadow Word Death that. Oh, is that better? Ugh, it feels really stupidly bad, but... He's going to have Flame Wreaths and Thing from Below's. I don't think I can Shadow Word Death that. I'm not excited about our play, because it's a free trade, right? It's not good. But I don't have anything else to do. This is a really dead pair of draws. Until we get the Akanai. If we get the Akanai, we're in business. Even Holy Nova puts us in business. Oh, he saved this one. I mean, it makes sense. Well, it sort of makes sense. It's the highest attack value, I guess. I like it, actually. We can steal the Flame Tongue. This is pretty good.
Let me change your mind.
It takes 5 attack off the board, right? It dies for free, but so would the other totems that we could have stolen, so... It's a taunt, basically. It's the first time we've drawn this in 3 games, I think. Hex? Come on, dude. Be a bro. Nothing feels good here. Play your Doomhammer already. I can't even use this. I guess I'll just True Heart heal. It's really the only thing to do. He's got some good ways to kill it, though. Just pretty nice trade into a 6-drop here. But we're okay. We've got health. We've got cards and way to draw cards. Still need like Wild Pyro. I need like Akanai would be amazing. Need him to play a weapon. All of those things are good outcomes. So that was that was really the only way to trade. Oh, is that his whole turn? Just hero power? Wild Pyro's not that good. Can draw some cards. If he plays something with 5 attack, Wild Pyro gets very good. Because we can Northshire, Wild Pyro, Shadow Word Death, and then Circle of Healing basically to draw our entire deck. So Thing from Below, you know, Harrison, we can work with Harrison, that's fine. Still would like a Holy Nova though too. Sylvanas, we can still, like, yeah, we can do Sylvanas stuff. Man, do we want to draw this many cards or not? I think I'll overdraw a fairly substantial amount here. I really need to draw another spell that's not Circle of Healing, so I can kill some of these totems. I need another spell that's not Circle of Healing. Ugh, maybe I just... What is this going to be? I'm going to draw 6 cards. And I'll have 4 in hand. So I'll actually have the right amount of cards. I may burn 1 card. Let's see what we get. Power Word Shield's actually a really good start. I need the other Power Word Shield, and I'm out of time! No! Oh! The Flash Shield actually, I think, would have got me there. Or did I actually do it right? What? How did I get the second? What did I do? Why did everything take 2 damage? Oh, the Circle of Healing actually activated the... Oh, I was totally fine. The Circle of Healing activates after. The Pyro heals... No, that's not right. You heal and then the Pyro does damage. I cast 3 total spells. The Death damaged everybody. The Circle healed everybody. Then the Pyro damaged everybody again after the Circle. And then the Power Word Shield finished it off. So that actually worked out right. I was just... losing it a little bit. Well, that's actually an unfortunate one to lose. That would have cleared the board. So, what can we do now? Are there Pyro shenanigans now? We can Mukla double Pyro. Could also just Mukla and heal. Gonna run out of cards though. I'd like to kill that if I can, but I can't really. I guess we can just Sylvanas heal. Let him sort it out. He may have to Hex again. That's fine. We're at 29 health. I'm not super worried about dying or anything. We might just steal a Stoneclaw Totem here. I'll take it. Just using Sylvanas as a taunt here. Could have Shadow Word Death her and taken a shot, but I don't think that's worth it. Ooh, that can get scary, but he has only 2 totems. He's risking this a little bit. Hex. Oh, he should have... Well, never mind. That's fine. I was thinking he should have Hexed last, but it's probably fine. Could entomb the Alakir. I want more value than that. Resurrect. So, we can Shadow Word Death that guy. We can entomb this guy. Flash heal ourselves. We don't really have good ways to kill stuff. Pyro. We can actually do a pretty good Pyro turn. Pyro, Shadow Word Death, Resurrect, Flash heal clears a lot of stuff. Or we don't even have to Flash heal, probably. I might just have to entomb that thing. It represents way too much damage. Entomb, Shadow Word Death. I take 8 damage next turn. Let's just do that. Do I need to save the Flash heal for the... No, I got Mukla Bananas for the Pyro. I really need an Auchenai, man, to restore the board. We burned 1, but we still have another, I think, right? Like, we should have another Auchenai. I don't like how long his board has been there. I mean, I'm healing out of the damage. It's not super threatening with the double Rockbiter and 1 Flame Tongue gone, but... just want to deal with stuff. Mukla double Banana Pyro clears all the totems, but leaves the Alakir. Doesn't deal with the Flame Tongue either. So that's what we were worried about, right? Ah! I don't feel good about that at all. We gotta play again. Wow. It's two shamans who've just pulled off ridiculous shenanigans. I do feel like we played that game pretty poorly though. That said, that was stupid. Primal Fusion Alakir. I didn't have an answer for Alakir. There's no Shadow Word Pain in this deck, right? Maybe we should have entombed the Alakir, but I really think the Thunderbluff represents more threat with that many totems out. We never had our Holy Nova. We never got the Akanai Circle. Like, we just never got the stuff we needed. I still think we kind of fumbled that one Pyromancer turn, and not happy about the way we played it, but still don't think we deserve to lose necessarily. So we'll probably Blade Master Resurrect shenanigan again. Works pretty good. Blade Master's bad against Warrior on its own, especially against that card, but it's not Pirate Warrior or he would have attacked. It's more of a late game Warrior. So I think I'm just going to bide my time. Like next turn I could Flash Heal the Blade Master if I want, or just Hero Power Pass again. Oh, it's Cthulhu Warrior. Okay, that adds a little bit of a clock. Cthulhu's pretty scary. So now I'm just worse off than I was. I can still do this, but it just dies to what he has. Can Darkshire Alchemist next turn heal face? He's gonna go 7 to face. We need to save something for Cthulhu. Shadow or Death or Entomb or something.
Just a pinch of vigor.
This is fine. This is a decent Resurrect target as well. Just because it's a Yeti for 2. You can kill it obviously pretty affordably. Whoa! Is that an execute? No, he didn't just execute a 4-2. I can't believe this is real life. There's no way that just happened. Like, why? We'll actually Harrison this. That thing trades too easily, though. If I had a Power Word Shield, I wouldn't even hesitate, right? Because we could keep this alive. He's going to have another weapon later. Maybe we just Resurrect and heal face. I think it's important that you don't try to outrace everything when you're playing Priest. You know, you got to make sure you get value out of all your resources. I'm not saying we got to get a 2-weapon Harrison, but I don't want to play Harrison into a 4-attack minion with Divine Shield, right? Like, that's just silly. I do wish we were applying more pressure this game. I'm glad he's not hero powering a ton, but
I have no time for games.
ugh. Sylvanas, you're scary. I think we can entomb Sylvanas. She's not that frightening. I mean, she's not. She's pretty good, but we have so many other things that I can attack, face, flash heal, just to kill that minion, but it requires a flash heal. I think I have to save the flash heal for burst damage eventually, so we'll just ping off some of that armor to keep his health in check. He probably doesn't run Justicar Trueheart a lot if he's Cthulhu Warrior, so I don't know that we have to worry about the armor. I think we need to focus more on applying counter pressure. Okay, so I think this Harrison is actually just too good to pass up, right? Like, 2 cards is amazing. Just totally deleting the weapon. If we get a Power Word Shield in particular, I'm happy. He didn't get that. So I don't really have a way to keep this alive. I think I'll heal my face. So at least now the Divine Shield's gone. I can like Akanai Circle to deal with his board next turn. Oh, he's gonna execute it. He really likes this minion. Is he gonna execute again? There's no way. Whoa! Whoa! It's gonna trade. He just wanted to draw a card. That's scary. I mean, we've got an answer for it, obviously, but that is actually pretty scary. So we'll probably Shadow Word Death, Akanai Ping. That's a totally reasonable turn. We actually have to worry about Cthulhu already. Like, I need this to die, and I need to heal myself, or I need to kill him. One of the two. So next turn I'll have 7, 10 damage between the hero power, the flash heal, and the Akanai. It's not enough. It's at 22, obviously, so we're still short. But if this lives a couple turns, I don't know. We've got a shot. If we survive the Cthulhu, we can like entomb, flash heal back up to safety, you know. So, ugh, that's annoying. We could have saved the Harrison for that, but I don't really think it's worth it. We got a good Harrison, so we can't like complain in hindsight, right? We'll do this. Thankfully, both of those are out of the Gorehowl range, which is hilarious. He could probably still sort out a Shield Slam or an Execute or something, but those are sturdy dudes. Yeah, we're at 16, so Cthulhu could kill us, I think. I don't know what it's at, but between the 6 from Gorehowl. Yeah, so he's going to sort out a Shield Slam like I thought. Why did that animation show twice? What was that about? Did you guys see that? Looked really weird. Has he got 2 Shield Slams? Man, that's rough. Oh, Slam trade. That's less rough. Can handle that. I don't have a good way to kill this. Like at all. Can Pyro, Northshire, Circle to draw some cards. I can Akanai Circle, Ping, but I think I have to save the Akanai for damage, maybe. Doesn't help if I'm dead to Cthulhu, though. Could entomb, heal, Pyro or something. I think I have to save the Cthulhu, though. I just don't think I can do that. I guess Wild Pyro, Flash Heal, Northshire. I don't know. I don't love this, but I need cards, and I need health. So, this play gives me those things, right? Probably going to play this. Oh, Mukla's better. Mukla's better. Mukla dies to the weapon, though. Gonna heal her instead of the Wild Pyro. Because I don't think it matters if this is at 2 health or 1 health. He probably wants to kill it anyway. This could make a small difference somewhere in the world, right? He can kill both. It probably doesn't matter. But if he wants to use the weapon on the Elise, then he has to make a decision here. I think he's going to lean this way. And I have probably enough cards and more stuff to do. So, I don't know. I feel okay about that turn. That turn actually worked out okay. In the scheme of things. Cthulhu is pretty scary because he's got like 8 damage he can hit me with. And, so he's actually going to execute in trade. No, Disciple of Cthulhu in trade. Okay. That's fine. It's a reasonable turn. So I made the right decision. That wouldn't have mattered. Well, it wouldn't have mattered either way, I guess. Healing face could have made sense. Ah! Now I need my circle back. That's actually really scary stuff. I can actually Mukla Banana Shadow or Death one of those. I don't know if I like that though. Could resurrect, see what I get. Go for the steal on the Cabal, but I think I'm dead to Cthulhu if I do that. Or at least very close to dead to Cthulhu. Let's resurrect and see what we get, right? We might get something good. What do we have? Like some 4/7s? It's actually not bad. Stealing this because it's the only thing I can steal. If I played Mukla, did the bananas do anything for me? Not really. I'd rather just steal this guy. And I'll heal my face, hoping that Cthulhu doesn't kill me here. If he plays Cthulhu, I think I probably lose anyway, because I'm just falling too far behind, and it clears my board. I don't. How big is this Cthulhu, though? 10-10. That's actually not that bad. 10-10's not bad. I don't really care about that. I can just Shadow over Death that, and the armor, it's annoying, but it's not game ending. What is that gonna be? I thought he used the other shield slam. No, he slam traded the other guy, didn't he? That's right. That's right. Ugh, I need a way to address this board. Maybe I shouldn't use my circle defensively, right? I think it's hurting me. Oh man, I can kill one of these, but then I can't Shadow or Death. I think I have to Entomb, which is bad because that means. So I almost definitely have to do this. I can't even Mukla up to kill that now, because I don't have the mana remaining. I can do this to heal and, like, kind of maybe hang out and live. I don't know. He has 8, 11, 14. We have 6 on the board. That's 20. His Cthulhu does... Or no, excuse me. He has 8, 11, 16 plus 26 for Cthulhu, and we have 26 health. So I think it's exact if he has Cthulhu, but it has to land right? Oh, no, it doesn't have to land right. I think he just has it. If he goes all face, Cthulhu will kill the minions and my face. I think I did the math right. Oh, maybe not. I didn't do the math. Oh, I did do the math right. I guess he actually had a bonus of 1, so I didn't do it exactly right, but... Okay. Well, that's going to be it for me and the Mukla Control Priest. I'm not feeling it, to tell you the truth. I typically like Control Priest, but I don't know, maybe we just drew a little awkwardly or never quite felt like we had a big power turn. Like, we were always missing the Holy Nova. I think maybe we weren't greedy enough with our Circle of Healing Akanai combo. That probably hurt a little. Resurrect, I can see the merits, but Mukla, we never played Mukla, I don't think. Like, he just never felt right. Like, there was a never time to play Mukla. I feel like he's just a tad too slow. We either were too worried about heals, or didn't need the bananas, or Sylvanas was better. It just never worked out that way. So, I don't know. It just didn't seem to come together for me as a deck. That said, Zetalot is 1,000 times better priest player than I am, as you could probably tell from watching that video. I don't think we played particularly perfect. So if he likes the deck, I think there are definitely some merits to the deck. And if you want to play Control Priest and you've got a Mukla laying around and you're looking for an excuse to use that Mukla, this deck could be a pretty good fit for you. So why don't you give it a shot and see how it goes and let me know. I hope that you definitely find some success. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry we didn't win a few more games. Until next time, game on.